Hello everyone, this is Shelby with Shelby Creations. I am in the middle of a mess. And it's all because of this. Well, not this particular one, but one similar. My dear friend Charlotte Peterson has a monthly giveaway for her subscribers. And we enter them, not for the giveaway, but because it's fun. Well, I sent her several things, and something similar to this was one of them. And she was having such a hard time. And me and Sherry were on the phone with her last night trying to walk her through it. She's done really good. She did do a video on it. But that's why I'm doing this, to sort of help her out and those that are still stumped by it. What it is, it's simply what I call a pocket book. It has one signature, kind of thick, but it has, there's a pocket there, a pocket there, there's one on the end. Yeah, I can get it open. We have a pocket here, right there. There's two more pockets here, but then up top we have 1, 2, 3 pockets. The pocket on this, from this fold here, on both sides, so there's 2 pockets, and there's the big pocket. So I call it a pocket book. On hers, you can put lace or another pocket here for this one. So, but that's what I did. And basically it only takes 4 pieces of paper. The first one is, let's see, let's measure them, because Charlotte's all in about measuring. This one measures 8.5 by 4 1/4. So you'll need 2 pieces of 8.5 by 4 1/4. And you will score it at 1.5. Well, let's turn it around, because I think I scored it from the big side first. Score it at 3, 5, and 7. So you want to make your score marks at 3, 5, and 7. Now, what I did when I went to cut this was I took a regular sheet of cardstock, and it is the width of your cardstock. So what you'll do is simply come across here and cut a piece that is 4 1/4 inches wide. So you're going to come here, you cut 4 1/4 and 4 1/4. So you have 2 of these. And then score it at 3, 5, and 7. So we have those 2 there that we scored. So there is that one, and there is that one. This is off of your first sheet of cardstock. You only need 2 sheets of cardstock for 4 pieces. Next, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to cut a 3rd piece at the same 4 1/4. Just like that. And then we'll have the last, and cut the last at, a little, I wouldn't go 4 1/2, but maybe 4 3/16. You want it just a tad wider than these. And that's what you're going to get out of 2 sheets of cardstock. You'll have some left over, so don't worry about it. So we've scored these at 3, 5, and 7. And then you're simply going to fold them just like that. So there goes one. And you're going to fold the other one like that. So we've got 2. But what we're going to do is we're going to turn it so that when we put it together, we'll put them together similar to this. Take one of your long strips, fold it in half, and crease it. Because this is what's going in between here and here. Just like that. Now, all the time, you need to make sure this spine area is kept flat. So when you're folding your pieces, when you make that first fold, make sure you line up your sides here. Make sure they, let's see if I can get this. Make sure they line up, because that way it'll give you a straighter fold. And then when you do this one, come back here, and when you fold it up, make sure you're lining up here and that your sides are straight, so that we will have this in here. Now, with this here, I want this to be the same width as my center. So this is 3 inches. I want this cut at 3 inches. But now, not all the time do our folds actually match. So what I want to do is I'm going to come down here, actually match up that bottom fold, and somewhere I've got a pencil. I'm going to mark this where I want it to cut, and then bring in all that right along there. Make sure I've got it square, and take that off. Now I have 1, 2, and 3. Oops, wrong way. So now we need to put all of these together. I'm not worried about doing the cover yet. The cover comes last. So we're going to start from our inside. We know we want, this as a pocket here. So what I'm going to do is come in here with my glue. And, well, let me clean off my nozzle. That may help. I got it sticky. Move things out of the way. Glue there. And glue down that side. That's a bit much glue, so we'll just take some of that off. And then fold that over, pressing towards the outside. Now, that gives us our first pocket here. Our next pocket we want is, see, is that right? Yeah, it's a pocket here. We're going to worry about this pocket. So here, what I want is, that's closed. I'm going to close off this one this way. So glue here and glue here. Close that one up. And then because this is going next to here, I want that pocket up there. So I'm going to go down across the bottom and up here. Now, you see I keep putting my paper here to make sure I keep that fold on the bottom straight. Now, we want to have this, let's see, which way? Is this the front? We'll do this as the front. We want the open here for this pocket here. So all I'm going to do is close off one bottom. I'm not worried about this side yet. Close off that. And then come down here and close this off. Just like that. Ooh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to put the mats in that I had for here. Let me do that right quick. Before that glue sets, I went ahead and did my mats. So I'm just going to ease this up a bit. Put that down there, because these are scraps that I'm using, so. Did I? Yeah, I may have to put more glue there. That's okay. We can do that. Because the glue hadn't totally set. So we'll glue that back down. I'll lift this one back up. Because, yep, I forgot the mat on that one too. I had them pre-cut so that I could do a side while I go. Because, yeah, I need to use up scraps. We all need to use our scraps. And these are just big enough to fit so that I don't need to put a whole piece there. You just need enough so that, you know, it covers up to that part there. Now, push that down, give that a moment to dry, and then the mat for these. Put this one down. Scraps are great to use for these. Okay, now remember, this is our opening for here, for this pocket. And you see it is not glued here, but I'm not worried about that. But I have that one. Now, we're going to do this one the same way, only backwards. But we need to remember that this is our top, so we need to leave this one open. So, I'm going to come here. And before I do anything else, I'm going to go ahead and put, well, if I even pick them up today, put my mats on. Now, I think the one I did for Charlotte was all cardstock, mainly because that's what I was trying to use up to get rid of. But these here are regular copyweight papers. There's no card, well, so far no cardstock other than the white. And if you don't like using white, do it in your favorite color. You know, cardstock comes in all different colors. Use what you have. And then this one will go here. And then I'm just going to trip the whole thing over. See, I went, all right, that goes along the bottom. So I want these to sort of match. See, oh, put it this way. The fold is the bottom shell. Set that there. Now, to put these together, we want the pocket there. So, we're going to come this way. Put this one here. Matching up our bottom lines. So there's that one. Then we have this pocket here. Which goes there and there. Let's see where, this is our top, so we want to leave this side open. Well, this side open. So we're going to come down here, glue across here. And then finally glue the sides to our last pocket here. And there is our insert, or our signature. So now all we have to do is put it into our cover. Now, this is the cover, or this is that strip that we cut. This one here is just a little shy. What about this one? This one. All right, we'll start over with this one. That one's a little short. To make your cover, you need to drag out your scoreboard. Now, our paper is 8.5 inches wide. Half of 8.5 is 4 1/4. We're not scoring down 4 1/4. We're going over to the next notch, and we're going to score there. Go back to your 4 1/4. Go to the notch on the other side, and score down there. That will give you your 1/4 of an inch in the center. Easiest way to put a spine in the center of a paper. Now, I'm going to come in here and fold it, making sure that my sides, or that my paper is even. I'll do that way. Come here on this side. Match it up along that bottom edge, and then set our crease. So here is our spine. And here is what's going in. Now there are times to where your spine may be a little wider than here, but by the time you get all your tags in here, and if you put, you know, a pocket on front and back, you're going to need that extra space. So I'm simply going to center it in, and before I do anything, I'm going to come here and mark where I want my spine or my cover to end. I'm going to go right to there, and all I do is measure to the edge of my cover, or the edge of my insert. And I'm going to keep both the edges together, not worried about that spine piece back there. And chop. There it goes. Now, remember, we've got some pieces here that are not joined in. When you put your glue on your spine and put it in, that will secure that whole bottom edge. And we'll do it just like this. I'm going to run a bead of glue right down the center and sort of spread it a little bit. And then put my cover on. Okay, put my lid on my glue. Now, you need to sort of mush it back there so that you've got full contact on your spine. And when you do, take you a clip and clip it in place. And when you clip it, push it all the way against that spine so you've got contact there. And leave it overnight. So when we come back, we can decorate. But this is what we have. We have, wait, because I don't want to move my clip. We have our pocket here. We have our pocket here. We've got this one down here. We have, that's the bottom. We have a pocket here. And we have a pocket here. Where's my center pocket? Did my center pocket? Okay, my center pocket ended up on the other side. Which isn't, that's, you know, we can deal with that. You know, you don't have to have pockets right where you always want them. So we've got a pocket here. We've got two pockets here, because when you open this book, you're going to look at the pockets. You're going to turn it this way. You can turn it this way. You'd have something that pulls down here. You've got two that pull up here. It all depends on where you want your pockets to be. And that's basically, that's it. Nice and simple. But we will come back. I'll probably finish decorating this off camera. And show it to you next time we come back to the Dragon's Den. So, Charlotte, I really hope this has cleared it up for you. I'm sorry, I didn't really intend it to be that difficult to understand. But if you liked what I've shared with you today, give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you next time here on the Dragon's Den. Bye, guys!